Hello everyone, welcome to week 1. So each week you'll get a video like this that gives you an overview for the week. What I do is I look directly at the course syllabus, which you're seeing right now. I'm about page 5 going into page 6 of the syllabus. That gives you that week in a glance, and I just want to cover those pieces. In a separate video I could give you some supports if needed or felt needed for the week on top of you communicating with me. So this week at a glance, what's expected? First of all, the topic is values and modeling ethical leadership. So you're going to be doing some overview reading of what really ethical leadership is and seeing the values that a leader has. On top of that, it's the welcome, which you're getting right now, and then we're going to, on the discussion board, get into some introductions and get through our syllabus as well. So I'm going to encourage you to read what the class learning objectives are, which is before this component. It's about starting on page 2 to 3 and reading forward from there. I'm not going to scroll back and forth as I feel like you'll get a little dizzy. I'll just give you a preview of what I mean by that. I'm not going to go through all that. But the syllabus lays out for you what those class expectations are, as well as what the text is, which it's already been discussed in the opener. You can see it on the Blackboard shell as well, just that reminder of what the Blackboard shell looks like. And as you can see there's the leadership challenge right there and the author. So very important that you do get that text, as it will be something we'll be reading. Actually, the expectation for this first week is that you will be reading chapters 1, 2, and 3. If you see that right here, I've moved down into the reading. But I've gone a little bit ahead of myself. So talking about the syllabus, it also gives you the overview of what is going on for each week with the due dates of your course assignments. There are 5 key assignments that are due, as well as weekly discussion boards that are due, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. And then the Christian message is, again, you attend a Christian university, so that is a optional side for you to get into and be reflective on your walk with Christ, and just knowing that that's part of the journey here. Is knowing that God is leading you on this learning as we go through. So the Christian message will always be embedded. But let me get into our readings and videos now for this week. So again, Leadership Challenge is chapters 1, 2, and 3. You're then going to get into some articles talking about transformational versus transactional leadership. And then you're going to also look at the effects of a leadership style, which you're going to notice here. Each one of these, where it says the article can be accessed here, you're going to click there to open up the article and read that. I'm going to be honest, the articles are a little meaty, about 10 to 20 pages, so don't think it's going to be a light read. It's going to be from a educational research journal or business journal that'll give you some insight into leadership. So there are 3 of those articles to read, and then there's no true media or videos to watch for this week, but that's where you'd see that listed here. Then you're going to notice in the green section is the discussion board. So there are 2 different discussion boards that you must post on. A reminder about the discussion board expectations. If you've already read the syllabus or anywhere else on the Blackboard shell, you've read this, but I'm going to say it again. Your expectation is you post your initial discussion board post by Thursday evening at 11:59 p.m. And then make sure that you've responded to 2 other classmates by that Sunday at 11:59 p.m. The only week that's different is our last week, where the posts are going to be expected. Initial post on Wednesday, 2 posts to classmates by that Friday. I want to encourage you on your post. Please know that this is part of your classwork, so you are expected to be appropriate in your post. There's some discussion in the syllabus here that you can read further on, but remember that your initial post should be about 250 words. Back yourself up with what your ideas and thoughts from some reading that you've done, whether it's from any of our articles or the text, and you'll want to cite that following the APA manual citations. And we'll work through that process as well, but know that there's APA resources in our Blackboard shell. I'm going to go over here where it's course items. If you can see over in the corner here, the resources further down is where you would find APA supports, as well as noticing here the text that's expected. I will tell you, Purdue University does a great resource on APA called the OWL Purdue, so you can get information about citations as well in there. But that expectation is your initial post should really be a minimum of 250 words with a citation for your thoughts or ideas to back you up. So the discussion board number 1, it won't require a citation because it's an introduction to you and who you are. So you'll follow that link, and you're also going to post a picture of yourself there so we can all see who we are in the class. And then discussion board 2 is talking about an impactful leader. It's asking you to be reflective on a leader who's really just shined for you and really shown you what leadership is all about, and get reflective there. So again, you'll also see the link here for the discussion board criteria and grading rubric, so know that that's there each week. It is expected. Now the assignment that is due for this week is not a written paper. It's actually going through a journey for the NIH certification, and in essence you're building for the start of the end, if that makes sense. You're going to close out your journey with a action research paper and needing to understand how to do research. Part of that is understanding the human side of it, knowing that we'll be involving students in the action research. Again, course is further down the road, but giving you that understanding, or as you go through interviews, we are going to be going through a paper with an interview process, an interview of an educational leader and an interview of a business leader, and this will just give you insight. So again, it is about 3 hours to complete this training, and it is online as well, watching videos and answering some questions, but you will upload your certificate for proof of your completion of this course onto Blackboard. And again, I'm sorry, this isn't again, introductory. You're going to see right here, course, where it shows submit assignments. You'd click on there, and then you'll go to where it shows submit assignment number 1, and that's where you're going to submit the certificate that you receive for the completion of the course. So that way Concordia University and myself have proof. It is an expectation to be done by this coming Sunday, October the 23rd at 11:59 p.m. So remember to give yourself 3 hours for that. So in a nutshell, that's what this week is about, and I'm excited for you to start the reading and be reflective on leadership. And for those of you thinking, well, I don't plan on being a school leader, but as a teacher, you are a school leader. So know that this leadership class is not just to say, oh, if you're going into administration, but you as the leader, whether it's in your classroom or leading fellow teachers as well, grade level, department, training teachers throughout the district, you are a leader, and that's what this course is about, is looking at you as the instructional leader. Please know that you're able to call me, text me, or give me an email if you have any questions. I look forward to hearing from you and reading about you on the discussion board. Have a great week. God bless.